Hi guys, I'm super excited to share my way of 3 ways to build wealth for yourself. Now, I'm going to make 3 videos in a 3-part series to share some of the tips. Now, today is tip number 1. So, to build wealth, you have to start from the basic. What do I mean by that? Firstly, understand your cash flow. That's the paramount requirement if you were to build any serious wealth for yourself and the loved ones around you. So cash flow, don't get alarmed by this fancy word cash flow. Cash flow is nothing but understanding your income and your expenses. That's all. You could do that by going online. There are heaps of apps out there which will help you put in some data. You can just enter your income, enter your expenses, and it'll tell you how much money you do save every month or how much money you actually are in negative every month. Hopefully you're safe, because that's what we want. Now, once you have a bigger picture on your cash flow, then you can divide that cash flow or that expenses into 2 broad categories, and I call them negotiable categories and non-negotiable. So what is non-negotiable? Non-negotiable are things which are fixed in cost generally. So if you're paying mortgage, if you're paying rent, if you're paying utilities, if you're paying for your grocery, if you're paying for any other bills or fees and charges, which you know in advance that that's going to happen every single month, those are non-negotiable because you can't do anything about it. That's going to happen every month. Those are the expenses that will be there. But then there's the other expenses you've had in the month going through your cash flow, which are negotiable. That's what you spend on eBay or Amazon or to the local bakery or to the restaurants or the takeaway, the Uber Eats, whatever that is, or the online shopping. Those are negotiables because you've made that choice to spend money on those transactions. Now, the first and foremost important thing to understand is that when you have that negotiable money or transaction aside, firstly, pay yourself before you start paying these different companies, be eBay, Uber Eats, whatever. Pay yourself first. That's a very, very important thing to do. I can't stress enough. Pay yourself first before you start paying anyone else. So what I mean by that is when you know how much money you are spending on this negotiable things every month, you take a portion of that and you invest first. And then whatever is left out, you then spend that money on things you want. So I'm not saying that you should cut off your lifestyle. What I'm saying is that you should be conscious on the fact, what do you want to do with your money, which you can ideally spend on anything. So first you pay yourself, put that money aside for some sort of investment, and then have some money left, which you can spend on anything you wish for. And that's the first thing you can do. And hopefully this is automated. That's the most important thing. You don't want to be doing this physically, transacting, sending money across. No, that hopefully won't work because people do lose interest, and that generally doesn't work over time. So having an automated system when it comes to your banking will work, and then you can reap benefit of building wealth over long term. Hope this was useful. If you have any questions around this topic, please leave some comments below. I'll be more than happy to jump in and try and help and give you more tips. Thank you very much. I'll see you with video number 2 soon.